Hello everyone, Steve here. Hope you're having a great day. So this is my review on digital income system. Is it a real opportunity or a questionable business? So wanted to take the time to share with you a little bit about digital income system and other big ticket sales opportunities out there that seem to be getting a lot of attention these days. So you're probably watching this video because maybe you really truly want to earn some substantial income online as I was. Perhaps somebody just introduced to you the digital income system opportunity. Maybe you're just looking for online home-based business opportunities that you can do from the comfort of your own home. So let's talk about big ticket sales opportunities like digital income system. The truth is that if you really want to earn a substantial income online, you really have to have a product that costs enough and that has real value for your customer. For example, you could sell a product for $10 and sell 1,000 of them, make $10,000. But on the other hand, you could sell a product for $3,000 and sell only 10 of them and make $30,000. Honestly, the second way is a lot better way, as long as it has real value for your customer and it's ethically and morally right. So many of these big ticket sales companies out there like Digital Income System, they're really being looked at in a suspicious light because of the type of methods they're using today to try to lure people into their sales opportunity. And there's some legitimate big ticket sales companies out there. So I'm not saying they're all bad, but they're not without great risk, especially considering the amount of money that they're charging you to get into their opportunity. Many of these companies like Digital Income System, they're charging anywhere from $3,500 to $7,000, $15,000, even $25,000, and that's an awful lot of money. While they're promising you that everything's going to be done for you and you're not going to have to do any work for it. And they're going to funnel all these leads into your website, and you're going to have a sales coach that's going to close all your sales for you. So, that's okay. Closing all your sales for you, sounds really good, but you're going to have to give up 50% of your commission. And, unless you come in at the $25,000 level, and then you might earn up to 75, 80% commission. And that's okay. Some people, they don't feel like maybe they're a salesperson or maybe they are, shy, or they don't want to talk to anybody, or they just don't believe they can do it. So that's the appealing thing about these big ticket sales company opportunities, is that you're going to have a sales coach, that's going to close all your sales for you. But the trouble is they don't tell you that you might be spending thousands and thousands of dollars every month to try to drive traffic into your website, because they promise you they're going to put you on this take turn basis or this rotation system, where they're going to funnel leads into your website, they say. But the problem is that this type of system has really been found not to work long term. And so you're competing with all of these people and even your sales coach. So that's another story. And there's a lot of horror stories out there about how this type of system just doesn't work long term. And so what happens to people? They just give up eventually, and all that money they spent went down the tubes or down the toilet, whichever way you want to look at it. So many of these big ticket sales opportunities, there are methods that are being used where you're just putting all this money into a program, and all you're really doing is selling memberships. You're not really selling any product of value or service to your customer. Now, these are really being scrutinized very heavily by the FTC. They're really putting themselves in kind of jeopardy or in danger of being shut down. And I'm not saying Digital Income System is going to be shut down, but there have been 2 or 3 companies out there using the same type of methods, the same type of systems, everything the same, just different name, and they were shut down. I'm not going to tell you who they are here, or talk about them really. You can look them up on the internet for yourself if you want to, but I would just be really cautious about spending all that money and getting involved with them. And like I say, there are some legitimate big ticket sales companies out there, but you just have to do your homework, before you jump in with them. Also, this traffic that they say that they're funneling into your website, you don't really know for sure whether that traffic is going into your sales coach's website, or he's pocketing or she's pocketing the money. And I'm not saying that they are, the digital income system coaches are, but this, you really don't know for sure, because there's no accountability, there's no communication on this out there. So it's just, you just never really know for sure. So I would just be very cautious about what you're doing before you get involved there. Personally, I've spent thousands of dollars on these done-for-you websites, and with traffic pages and everything that I'm monetized with Facebook and Twitter and LinkedIn and you name it, with very little results compared to the amount of money I was spending. And I maybe made $200 or $300 here and there, but it just quit working. And because I was competing with all these millions of people out there using the same type of methods and systems, like postcards, auto dialers, you name it. I even got to where email was just not as effective for me. But there is a better way that I have found that really does work. And so if you're new to big ticket sales, or maybe you feel like one of these big ticket sales companies has messed you around, I can show you some really good video funnels that we use that will generate free quality traffic to your website. And I'm not talking about just any kind of traffic. I'm talking about the kind of traffic that's converting traffic, high converting traffic. That's where people actually buy things from you, your products and services. So, and you can call me at the number below if you want to talk to me about it. I'd be glad to chat with you about it anytime you want. So I would just like to say to you, I've not found anything out there personally that's worth anything in the big ticket sales industry that's completely free, that's all done for you, and you don't have any work to do for it. This type of system just doesn't work long term. And so you just have to be very careful out there. And I would just say this, that it's not sustainable most of the time, this type of thing that's done for you all the time, and you don't have to do anything for it. And you might just find yourself on the short end of the stick if you're not careful. So instead of spending all this money getting into these opportunities and you're just really not sure what you're getting into, you can use some really amazing time-tested methods that I've found that really will make you money. And these are methods that are not going to be taught to you by these big ticket sales companies, because they just really don't want to teach you that, because these are methods that'll work with any type of big ticket sales opportunity or online business marketing opportunity, and you can make money with it. And I want to give you an example. What these big ticket sales companies like Digital Income System do is they'll have a capture page where your prospect will put their information there, and they'll click on it and they'll go to this company web page is where it'll send them to, and it's got their company name, their company brand on it. And so they'll see that, and they'll go through the presentation. They'll see these big superstar salespeople, high income earners, and making all this money, flashing these checks across the screen, of how much money they're making. And it just sounds so incredible and so fantastic that they're going to go over there and they're going to do what anybody does. It's just human nature. I'm probably guilty of it myself. They're going to go over there and look them up on the internet, and they're going to call them because they feel like those people are so successful, and they're going to help them to be just as successful as they are. So they'll call them, sign up with them, and there goes your prospect. But the videos that we use, they're generic. They don't have a company name on them. And so you can choose to send your prospect to a high quality converting web page that will sell itself. And they're going to call you. It's going to have your name on it. So they're not going to have a company name or brand to look up. That way you're totally protected from losing your prospect, and you're in total control of your business. So if you'd like to know more about it, I would be glad to talk to you about it. You can call me at the number below, and I'd be glad to answer any of your questions. And if I can't find the answer, I won't make it up. I'll find you the answer so that you know what to do, when you get involved. So thank you for subscribing to my channel. If you'll do that down there, hit the like button, the notification bell. And, because I'm going to be making some more videos where I'm going to be doing some online reviews like this and on other online business marketing opportunities. So I really appreciate that. And this concludes my review on Digital Income System. And I just want to wish you and your family a wonderful day, and just may God richly bless you.